Hi, good Tuesday late morning to you. It's 11:30 here. Thanks so much for joining us on our daily weather live stream update. You could only see this on our streaming platform, so on our website at fox26news.com, on our news app, and also Fox Local. Want to once again let you know, maybe you've heard about Fox Local, maybe you haven't. It's an app for your smart TV. So Fox Local is not an app for your phone, but you go to the Smart TV App Store at Roku. I love Roku, but I also have Amazon Fire, and that one's okay. Some people have Apple, and there's a bunch of other platforms. Any smart TV platform you have, go to the App Store and search Fox Local. Don't search Fox 26, but Fox Local. Download that, and it should default to your area, which would be Houston and Fox 26. If it doesn't, you could just type in your zip code. But what's really cool about it is it's the only place that you could watch all of this on your TV. Weather updates during the late morning and mid-afternoon when we're not actually doing a newscast. Also, all of our streaming reports, like, I do Mondays with Mike on Mondays at 12:30. We have Lunch for the Soul with Melissa. We have Parent to Parent with Rashi. We've got The Drop with Ruben. I mean, all kind of stuff that you can only see on that. So go ahead and check it out. What a beautiful day it is, right? Fantastic. Now, yesterday we had almost no cloud cover, so we actually got a little bit warmer. Today we do have this layer of my favorite, right? The high clouds, the cirrus clouds, which generally make for a very pretty sky throughout the day. It is getting a little windy out there, though, as was expected. Kind of a breezy day out there for you. An east wind at 16 miles per hour. The dew point value is still dry, but it's actually up just a little bit from early this morning. We were down to about a 38-degree dew point. Now it's 47, so still very dry, but an indication that the air is going to be getting a little bit more humid as we head toward the late part of this week when we have rain in the forecast. 60 degrees, the latest temperature at Hobby Airport, and here is a look at those winds, and they're blowing in pretty swiftly right now from east to west at about 13 to 16 miles per hour. And this is the type of situation where if you're north of I-10, you generally stay very dry, and if you're south of I-10, you get much more of an influence from the Gulf of Mexico. We use I-10 as sort of a dividing line here because it shadows, or it parallels, if you will, the shape of the coastline here. So kind of goes straight east to west, right? So that if you follow the path of these streamlines here, you get more of a Gulf influence south of I-10. You get less of a Gulf influence north of I-10 when you have a breeze like this. Temperatures right now are pretty comfortable. Now, there are several spots still in the 50s here at this hour. Still getting a 52-degree reading from Dayton. That's pretty chilly, pretty brisk. 58 in Tomball and 56 at Intercontinental, but a little bit milder here, 61 for Sugar Land and for Pearland, and middle 60s farther to the south. Again, that's that Gulf influence that I mentioned for you. 24-hour temperature change. So what's it like now compared to this time yesterday? Noticeably cooler in a lot of spots. We're 6 to 10 degrees cooler in Houston than this time yesterday. Most spots here about 3 or 4 degrees cooler. And we do have mostly the cloud cover to thank for that, or blame it on, however you want to look at it. The clouds are blocking a bit more of the sunshine that we had yesterday, so it's not going to get quite as warm today. Still, though, pretty quiet. We'll have a cool breeze through the day today. Heading into tonight, middle to upper 50s after sunset, which of course is around 5:30. So whatever you have to do out there for this evening, it's still going to be dry, so no rain expected. We'll fall into the upper 50s after sunset, and then ultimately we'll have low temperatures down there in the 40s and 50s by tomorrow morning. All right, let's talk about rain that is on the way. We got Christmas coming up, right? We're really just making those last-minute preparations, right? And at least I know Santa Claus is, and a lot of other parents out there as well. Here's breaking it down day by day, what we got for you. So no rain today. Tomorrow, a very slight rain chance. This is mostly going to be like Matagorda County, down around Edna and those spots, Jackson County. Very slight rain chance again Thursday, and then we get our first wave of rain on Friday. There should be another wave coming up Sunday for Christmas Eve, but we could see a couple of heavy downpours here coming up on Friday, kind of scattered hit and miss showers and storms on Saturday, and then more rain on Sunday. All right, dreaming of a white Christmas? Keep dreaming here in the Houston area. Obviously, none of it planned for us. And there actually is not that much of the country that's going to have any significant snow for Christmas. So this is actually a 24-hour look of Christmas Eve morning through Christmas morning. And we do have Colorado getting in on some snow, Wyoming getting in on snow, and actually some heavy snow here into parts of South Dakota and the western part of Nebraska. This purple here are areas where we could see more than a foot. They could see more than a foot of snow, and that's going to carry up into North Dakota as well. But actually, much of the country is going to have above average temperatures. And so this map shows us the probability here of having above average or warmer than normal temperatures. And you'll notice most of the country here for this time frame. This is from Christmas Day all the way through the week of Christmas. And this dark red color up here for places like Chicago and Milwaukee and Minneapolis, these are areas that are probably going to have highs in the 50s or pretty close to 50 degrees, which is very warm, obviously, for Christmas week. Around here, our average high is about 64, 65, and will be most likely a few degrees warmer than that. So here's our rainfall forecast for the next several days. So we pause it here 9 p.m. Thursday, and notice that light blue starts to show up out there to our west, and it all starts to fill in as we head into the day on Friday. Again, that's our first wave of rain that's going to be moving across the area, and then a few more hit and miss showers and storms Saturday. And then as we head into Sunday, you're going to see another wave here move across, with some locations here getting into that yellow and red area off to our east, indicating 1, 2, or 3 inches of rain. So at this point, let's just prepare for 1 to 3 inches of rain between Friday through Christmas. And the rain should be coming to an end around early in the day on Christmas. We're going to be cutting it close, definitely cutting it close, because the rain is probably going to last through late in the day on Christmas Eve. All right, if you're traveling, that's not Thanksgiving weather. If you're traveling tomorrow, we are looking for temperatures that are probably going to be topping out near 70. Now today you'll see some of that cloud cover to the south. We have some of the high clouds over here. Temperatures in the 50s. We're not going to warm up that much more than from where we are right now. And in fact, you could see when we look at the water vapor imagery, some of this white, the brighter white colors that are moving our way from the west. That's some of the cloud cover that's going to be moving over our area. And in fact, by late afternoon and early evening, we'll probably see the clouds thicken up just a little bit. There's a little twist in the atmosphere right there, so that may give us a slight chance for a couple of sprinkles tomorrow and Thursday, but the main action is still out there in the Pacific Ocean, and that should arrive coming up later on this week. Again, rainfall, is going to be limited, taking us through Thursday. So how are things shaping up here in the short term? Today, we'll notice a Gulf breeze, staying pretty windy out there at times. Right now, we have a wind blowing in from east to west at about 15 miles per hour. Should stay that way for the rest of the day. In fact, might even swing back around a little bit more out of the southeast, which means those of you in Galveston County, the communities around Galveston Bay, Brazoria, and those spots, you'll notice a little bit more humidity to the air heading into the late part of the day today and tonight. Middle 60s for high temperatures this afternoon, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy actually. And then still chilly by tomorrow morning, lots of upper 40s and low 50s across the area. We should stay dry. Tomorrow, maybe a blip or two of rain for places like Bay City, Palacios, El Campo, maybe out to around Columbus, a chance for some showers there. Otherwise, we'll look for a mostly to partly sunny day, a little bit warmer. Upper 60s, low 70s for tomorrow. So today about 65, tomorrow maybe 70. And then we'll maintain those temperatures taking us through the holiday as well. So a lot to digest here, yes, but one thing you will notice is that beginning tomorrow, the temperatures don't change that much taking us through Christmas. Each day is going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s, which is above average for this time of the year. The overnight low temperatures will also be fairly mild, staying in the upper 60s to low 70s, but we do have those 2 waves of rain that I mentioned. The first one here coming through on Friday with a chance for some scattered storms, about 80% rain chance there. Kind of in between waves here, but there still could be some rain coming on Saturday. And then Christmas Eve on Sunday, another high probability for seeing rain. And right now, an optimistic 30% rain chance there for Christmas Day. Like I said, this is a ways out, several days out. It's day 7 on the 7-day. So getting the timing down at this point is still tricky, but most of our models here, well, when we talk about the GFS and Euro, are showing this kind of getting in on the tail end of it by late Sunday night into Christmas morning. So we shall see. But right now, I'll tell you, it does not look cold for Christmas. So some of you may like that, some of you won't. Doesn't look really